I think it was just the moment, because when I did the second album, it was a point that a lot of stuff that I did in that album, maybe at that time a lot of people in the Malaysian scene or even in the international scene were just coming to do it also. Like even the approach of certain of my Tamil songs or my English songs, like when I covered The Tide Is High, when it was in that album. The same year Atomic Kittens covered the same song, and the song boomed. And then Atomic Kittens came after 3 months and they also boomed. And then when I did Suatu Impian, and suddenly it was the right time, with the right people in like Era and all the stations, they liked it, it was just happening at the right time. So that album came out at the right time, it had the right contents. I didn't have many collaborations in it, but I had a lot of people who came and sang with me. Like for example, my big song until today, Anbe, the Tamil song is in that album. And I would say that give this album some time, definitely some of the songs are going to make that impact, because even now, even I don't have a music video like for the song with Jacqueline Victor, I've just put up like a simple slide on YouTube where you have the ringtones and all that. And even that, we have already like touching 20,000 views. And that is just pushing on social network. I wouldn't say the numbers are great, it could be better, but for the level of just pushing it on my platform and trying to get the word across, I think it's pretty okay. And some people have already started commenting saying that, oh, this is a new Anbe, we have not gone really aggressive to push all the other songs. There are a lot of singles in the album, so now we have just focused on the first 2 songs. So I hope, and I do believe that this album will achieve that form of a success of the second album, definitely. I think the one thing that will definitely, I won't forget, is my trip to the UK. In 1 year, I traveled to the UK twice. In that period, I traveled twice, and both trips were also too good, because when I went to UK the first time last year, October 2010, I did my first show. My first showcase, Sasi the Don, in London. We had a huge club. We had like about 800 people, Asians turning up, and I invited Apache Indian to perform with me. And that was even the show that I became friends with Maxi Priest, because when I was leaving to UK, I was actually invited to do this event, and I was also invited by the Malaysian government to perform for the Merdeka celebration in London. So what happened was, I said, okay, let's go, and before going, I found out that Maxi Priest lives in West Midlands, which is somewhere near Birmingham in the UK. So what I did was, I contacted him on Facebook. I was already friends, and I told him that I was going to come to the UK. I mean, come on, I grew up listening to Maxi Priest ever since a kid, and at that time Bob Marley was not alive anymore. And with what Maxi Priest was doing at that age, with all his songs and dreadlocks and style and swag and look, he was like the Bob Marley of that time, And Maxi Priest actually came for my show. So that is one of my most memorable moments that I'll never forget, because I thought he won't come. I mean, why should he come, right? After all, it's just Sasi the Don from Malaysia, and when you talk about reggae, nobody knows that reggae even exists in our country. So when Maxi Priest saw me perform, he was like, wow, so excited. He like, wow, you all got so many Asians, and he was just not Indians. You had a lot of Malaysians, there were all the Malay kids who came, there were Chinese, there were Pakistanis from like Leicester came down. There were a lot of people, and it was so fun that Maxi Priest was just so amazed. How do you bring all these people together? If there was another show, there would be a big war outside, fight, this and that. I said, I don't know. Maybe it's just because maybe the energy I have, and bring people together, and they understand it's for the music. And so from that point it came, and then my second trip to London, I recorded with Maxi Priest, and so those was something that I will never forget in this whole 1 year. I missed the trip to UK. Yes. Greetings everyone, this is Sasi the Don here. I'd like to make a big shout out to Hot Magazine and all the readers out there. Keep it real, enjoy music, support Malaysian music. Remember, we are not local, we are Malaysian. So, Brad is right, go support my album, Don't Panic, It's Just Music, and buy the original and not the fake one. Keep it real, peace.